Hey guys, it is me, Caitlin, and yes, I'm sitting on the floor. I'm gonna kind of show you my first day in Korea. If you don't know, I am an English teacher with the EPIK program. I live and work and teach English in South Korea. I know, California, South Korea. There's a big difference, very, very far away. The flight is stupid long, but it was, you know, it's fun. So I'm going to take you with me through my first day. As I film this, I'm actually on my third week of teaching here, but I am going to show you my experiences on my first day, taking public transportation, seeing my office, talking about some of the stuff the kids do, and kind of showing you some of the stupid foreigner mistakes I've made, even though I did a lot of research. It just so happened that some of the things that I knew I needed to get, I didn't have time to get once I landed. Or when I was being brought to my school by my head teacher and things like that. So some of the things I couldn't purchase right off the bat. So it kind of screwed me up a little bit, but I figured it out. I will go over that later. But yeah, so if you are thinking about signing up with EPIK and you think it's probably a lot of work or it's too much work, yeah, you know, it is a lot of work. But jump through all the fiery hoops, do everything that they ask you to do, and be brave and jump out into the world and travel and do some fun stuff. The purpose of this channel, or even this series of videos, is going to kind of be for you if you're trying to be an English teacher in South Korea but don't really know what to expect. I'm going to screw up for you. Live through me. So when you come here, you don't make the same mistakes, because yeah, I've made some mistakes already. But you know, I'm already kind of getting to the point where I really don't care what people think about me, because yes, I am the woman who is whiter than Wonder Bread walking down the street. I'm not Asian. So I stand out a lot, especially because I don't live in a big city. I was hoping to get placed in Suwon or Anyang, or by the way, in this video, I'm gonna butcher Korean. I don't speak Korean. My life would be a lot easier if I did. So I'm actually using Rosetta Stone. I'm using something called Mango Languages, and I have a notebook. I've got flashcards. I'm using reputable channels on YouTube to learn Korean. The teacher before me did speak Korean, so I've already been compared to her because she could speak it and I can't. So they don't realize that hurts a little bit, because I'm still learning, but you know, they're just trying to speak to me in English any way they can. So I know that my co-teachers don't mean to bring that up and make me feel bad, but it did a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, so I am going to be taking you along with me, showing you my first day. I'm gonna try to keep you updated as much as possible on this channel. This is really for friends and family, but also for people who maybe are considering, like I said, being an English teacher in South Korea. So live through me, you know? I'll screw it up for you. If you have questions or things that you want me to try, let me know. I'm still kind of nervous and skittish. I don't have a phone plan yet. I have to wait for my alien registration to kick in. I already applied for that. Then when I get my phone plan, I can, you know, film more and use navigation apps, so I can really travel to larger towns and things like that. But I don't have that right now. And I haven't bought a SIM card, which I know some people have said to do. I haven't, so we're just gonna live, you know, day to day. Take it by ear. So that's kind of what's going on right now. Like I said, I'm going to butcher the Korean in this video, but there are going to be a couple moments where I talk about me screwing something up already. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will get back to you after those clips. Okay, so this is my first day taking public transportation. I live in Yangsu, and oh, it's a weird statue. Ooh, I'm not even upright. So I live in Yangsu, and I have to take a bus to Suip. Yangsuri to Suripri. And there's only one bus in our city. So if I miss it, I'm screwed. And there's a transfer, so hopefully I know what I'm doing. The last teacher who was in my apartment at the same school told me, like, she left me a map. Like a handwritten one, so hopefully I can follow it correctly. Look at this. What is that? Okay, anyway, it's still pretty early here. Yesterday the bus didn't come at the right time. My head teacher brought me around to show me like how to follow it. So, oh, ice cream. Oh, it's gelato. So we'll see if I can follow those directions. I'll be back. Okay, so I found the bus stop pretty fast. I did okay. So I was lucky enough to get an office of my own, and it was a mess when I walked in. The books weren't organized. I did that. This whole thing was a nightmare on the top. I fixed that. There's stuff on the floor, so I had to do a little sweeping. Those are full of like big plushy like dice. They were everywhere. So I had to put them back in the bags. And then I have a view outside. Hello. A mirror. Hello. Clean some of that, clean the mirror. Okay, so I am in my office area that I showed you before, and I made it to the school. I took the buses correctly, I transferred correctly, but the first bus, my head teacher had said, hey, you can use your card, your bank card, to pay. Well, I didn't realize, or maybe I didn't communicate it well enough, that it was an American card, a travel card. That doesn't work. So I told the bus driver, I was like, 실례합니다. 어떻게 돈을 지불합니까? Which means, excuse me, how do I pay? And he kept saying card, and I'm like, 없어요, 없어요, like I don't have that. So he looked angry and like kind of shooed me off of the bus. The second bus driver, I asked like, 엄마요, 카드 없어요. Like I don't have, like how much is it? I don't have a card. So I showed him one, so I paid that way. He was really nice. He helped me. So I was asking the head of administration and my head teacher, like, what do I do? What kind of card do I need for that particular bus line? Is it one of the universal ones? And they said, oh, well, in Korea, you can tell the driver, like, promise him to pay him tomorrow. Well, I didn't know how to say that, so I didn't say that. So they're very trusting here, which is sweet. So tomorrow, I'm going to pay him twice. So for today, and the Korean word is 어제요. So I'm just going to say 어제요, 미안하십니까, like yesterday, I'm sorry. He'll probably try to give me change. I'm going to try not to take it, but he'll probably make me take it. But it's I feel so bad. I didn't pay him because I didn't know how. I think he gave me a little bit of a break because I'm foreign, blatantly foreign. I'm whiter than Wonder Bread. So I'm gonna pay him tomorrow. I feel really bad, but good news is I made it. I brought some Girl Scout cookies for my co-teachers to try today, so they're excited for that. They want to throw me like a little party for coming here, so I'm gonna do that with them. We're gonna plan that today. And then I'm going to see if I can find out how to take the bus back to my apartment. If not, my 6th grade co-teacher said she would be more than happy to drive me home. She does leave a little later, but that's fine because I have to do some lesson planning. But yeah. So like rough start to the day, like good and bad, but tomorrow I'm going to pay him back. I'm going to practice how to say it in Korean. And hopefully he won't hate me. So there's a music class going on right now. And I think they have a Calm. Let me open the door. See if we can hear you. Of course they stop now. Gone. They were playing recorders earlier. Not much better than American kids. We suck at the recorder too. Adding to the Chronicles of Caitlin's an Idiot, the saga, the book, the series, Storytime. So, your girl's a genius. She missed her bus from school to home. So luckily, a co-teacher saw me walking, well, co-teacher, head of administration, I'm walking up the road thinking, man, I'm gonna get a taxi, you know, go home, there's another way. He flags me down, runs over, grabs my arm, says, did you miss the bus? And I'm straight up like, yeah, bro, I missed the bus. And he's like, oh, what are you gonna do? And I said, oh, you know, I'm gonna get a taxi, thinking I'm real intelligent and stuff. And then he straight up says, there are no taxis near our school. You won't find a ride. You'll be here all night. Okay. So he and 3 other people from the school were in the same car. A lady who didn't speak a lick of English was nice enough to drive me home, who works at the school, so I'm not just jumping into strangers' cars. Okay guys, so I hope that you liked that video. I'm going to be working on posting more, getting more ready and filmed so I can show you and keep you updated in my life. If you look behind me, there's a box. I just went shopping, grocery shopping, and if you have too much stuff, they give you a box instead of a bag, kind of like Costco, but I've never seen Costco give bags out, ever. So I kind of had to haul that back. I don't live very far, but there's a lot of traffic, so I have to like go fast and like get out of the way of cars and really know when I can go, when I can't. So it's a little bit of work on the weekends here because like I said, people come here as their own like Korean tourists. They come from big cities and then they come down into little towns like mine that are really beautiful and have a lot of nature for their weekends, like mini vacations. So it's very busy out there right now. But yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna try to keep you updated and I hope you liked this video. Bye guys!